I'm about to do your Gemini March 2021 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. Gemini, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Gemini love reading video. If this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you never miss any of the Gemini love readings I post for you every week. Now let's get on with this Gemini reading for today, because today we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. And I'm going to do that by getting one card to represent the mutual point of interest between the two of you. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, Gemini, 3 cards for your person, and I'm going to clarify all of it with a second deck just to make sure we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this love connection of yours. Now just keep in mind that this is a general reading, which means that I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person. I'm tapping into the collective energy of the group of Gemini people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for. And because of that, that really means that it's not possible for it to resonate with literally every single Gemini person on the whole planet all at the same time. And it's even possible in general readings like this for energies to get flip-flopped around backwards from time to time. So you just got to take it as it resonates. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still might want to check your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign videos, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos in the description box down below. Now, enough yakking, let's get on with this Gemini reading, and let's start by getting one card to represent the mutual point of interest between Gemini and their romantic person of interest here in March 2021, please. Okay. Let's get 3 cards for you, Gemini. What's going on with Gemini in this connection as it relates to their person, the connection between the two of them here in March 2021, please? Let's get 3 cards for Gemini, please. Oh, looks like you're getting an extra card, Gemini. Must have a little bit going on here. Yes, we do. I can see. Well. Okay, let's get 3 cards for your person. Now, what's going on with Gemini's romantic person of interest as it relates to Gemini and the connection between the two of them in March 2021? Let's get one more for Gemini's person, please. Oh, thank you. All right, on the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the 3 of Swords. Now, the 3 of Swords is heartbreak and sadness, oftentimes from some third-party energy. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean a romantic third party. It doesn't necessarily mean you or your person is cheating, has somebody else on the side. Doesn't always mean that, although it can mean that. This is heartbreak and sadness from a third-party energy, as in an energy that's not yours, Gemini, that's not your person. So anything that we humans do enough of creates its own energy. So going to work too much creates an energy. Going to school creates an energy. Playing too many video games can create its own energy. So this can be nosy neighbors, nosy family members. This can literally be any energy that's not yours, that's not your person's, causing some sort of heartbreak and sadness here in this connection. Now, for the mutual point of interest. The mutual point of interest is shared energy between the both of you. This is something that's affecting you both. Either one of you has said or done something that's got the other one thinking, feeling, or acting this way, or you're both thinking, feeling, acting this way for some reason. The mutual point of interest between the two of you is the 8 of Coins. Now, this card represents work. Putting in the work on something, putting in the time, effort, and energy on something, or at the very least being willing to put in the work on something. So tell me more about this 8 of Coins for the mutual point of interest between Gemini and their romantic person of interest here in March 2021, please. Let's get one more on this 8 of Coins. Okay, thank you. Alright, on the bottom of the deck, you can't make this up, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Coins, Pentacles, same thing, just different decks call it by a different name. Anytime I'm clarifying a card and I get the same card to clarify it, that's the universe telling me, look dude, I done told you, somebody's putting in the work on something here. So this is just the universe hammering the point home here. We got some sort of work being put in in this connection, both of you are putting in the work on something or willing to put the work in on something. Looks like related to stability. This Four of Wands, this is about stability of the home life, stability of the family life, stability of the connection between the two of you. These Four Wands represent 1111, which is the number of manifestation. So this is really a card about celebrating something being manifested and actually showing up in the physical 3D reality. So you guys are putting in the work, trying to manifest something, trying to manifest some sort of stability here. Now, to clarify this Eight of Coins, which is, let's see, Virgo energy, we've got the Four of Pentacles, we have the Page of Swords, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. Now, this Four of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. This is about holding on tightly to something, not wanting to let go of something. Sometimes this is also about financial stability or stability in the physical 3D reality here. So we've got two cards here talking about stability. Looks like you guys are putting in the work, not wanting to let go of something. Next we have a Page of Swords. Pages are messengers, so this is news and messages. This is communication of some kind. This can be about communicating the truth, speaking the truth on something. This is also an energy of like a student, of someone who's trying to learn something, trying to figure something out. This can represent like spying on someone or keeping tabs on someone. You guys both doing that, both of you trying to figure something out. There's something you don't want to let go of, and you guys are trying to figure it out, possibly talking about it, communicating about it. At the very least, willing to put some work in on it. And then the final card we have is the Ten of Pentacles, which is more Virgo energy. This is maximum stability, maximum abundance, maximum prosperity. This is like the happy home life card, the happy family card, where all the finances are in order, all the material assets are in order. Like the physical 3D reality is everything you would want it to be. This is most people's goal in life, in that physical 3D reality. No one wants for anything. This is about like the combining together of two people or two families, all their assets, all their resources, in order to build something very stable, very abundant, very prosperous. So this is looking pretty good here. There's something you don't want to let go of, though. I'm not quite sure what it is yet. I wonder what's under this Three of Swords. Right under this Three of Swords for the overall energy, we have Death, which is Scorpio energy. This is an ending to something. This is a massive transformation taking place. Like, think about when a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. It goes inside of a cocoon, and it's not having a party in there. It's not having fun. It's going through a very painful transformation process, and it's actually dying and transforming into something entirely different. So this is an energy here of something in this connection dying and changing, transforming into something better, more beautiful. We have a Five of Swords right underneath that, though. So this is Aquarius energy. This is some sort of a painful situation. We've got heartbreak and sadness from a third-party energy here, Libra energy here on top, and we've got a painful situation. This Fives are conflict. So this is like a conflict in communication, a conflict in thoughts. This can represent an argument, a fight, bitter words being spoken, using words as weapons, using tongues like swords to cut each other. This can be like a winning at all costs type of a mentality here. There's something going on, some sort of a painful situation going on. Well, that's the mutual point of interest between the two of you, Gemini, for your energy here in March 2021 in this connection. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Tower. We have the Queen of Cups. And you got a bonus card here. We got the Four of Coins again, which is already out here in the mutual point of interest between the two of you. Now this Ace of Wands, this is fire sign energy. Wands represent passion and desire. This is some new beginning in passion, some new beginning in desire, some passionate new beginning taking place for you here. Tell me more about this Ace of Wands for Gemini, please. Let's get two more to clarify this Ace of Wands. Okay, thank you. Well, Kind of saw that coming, I guess. The bottom of the deck, we have Virgo energy here with the Hermit. This is a card of withdrawal, isolation. It's about going internal to do some soul searching, to do some deep inner reflection, some deep contemplation, shining your inner light down on something, trying to figure out what to do moving forward here. We've got a passionate new beginning. You're trying to figure something out here. I saw that here with this Page of Swords. It's an energy of trying to learn something, trying to figure something out. There's something you're not wanting to let go of. We already saw this heartbreak and sadness. We saw death, some ending to something. Now to clarify this Ace of Wands, we have the Ten of Swords, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the King of Swords. We got a lot of swords energy out here. Ten of Swords is Gemini energy here. This is an ending to something. This is a swift, painful ending to something. Sometimes this is an ending that you didn't see coming, hence the swords being stuck in this dude's back. Sometimes this is an ending in betrayal, hence the swords being stuck in this dude's back. No matter what this ending is, this is definitely an ending to something, something with some finality to it here. And it looks like it may have put you in hermit mode, where you've like withdrawn, you've isolated yourself. We definitely have some sort of a painful situation going on here. And the overall energy of the reading, something you're not wanting to let go of. Right under this Hermit card, we have the Ten of Cups. Now, this is the happy fairy tale ending card. This is two people who are emotionally happy, emotionally content in and of themselves, full of self-love, coming together into union, forming a happy family where everyone's loved, everyone's appreciated, everyone feels loved. This is most people's goal in love and relationships. So we've got the Ten of Pentacles out here, most people's goal in the physical 3D reality in terms of like possessions and finances and stability. And then we've got the Ten of Cups out here, most people's goal in love and relationships. That could be what you're wanting to hold on to. We've got an ending to something, some passionate new beginning that's causing some sort of an ending, it looks like. Next, we have the Knight of Swords. This is the fastest moving knight in the deck. It's about rushing forward, taking rapid, decisive action on something. It's also about rushing forward and speaking the truth on something. We've got this Page of Swords out here, which can also be about speaking the truth. I've got too much swords looking at me out here. I've got swords on the overall energy. We got death and another sword underneath that. Now I've got 3 swords out here in the clarifiers for you, 1 sword out here in the clarifiers for the overall or the mutual point of interest between you. I've got a sword looking at me in your person's energy, which I'm not getting ahead of myself. A lot of swords. Swords are usually not such great energy to have in a love reading. Speaking the truth about some ending or some beginning here. Taking some rapid, decisive action on something. Now we've got the King of Swords. This is a decision-making energy. This is someone who's very smart, also Gemini energy. Someone who's very smart, very analytical, very logical, very rational. Also someone who's very fair. Now, it's a decision-making energy, but this is also an energy of being emotionally detached. The King of Swords doesn't give a damn about the emotions involved in a situation, doesn't really care about the story behind what's going on in a situation. He's only concerned about the truth and the facts of the matter. And he's going to use the truth and the facts of the matter to come to the best, most logical, most rational, most fair decision for everyone involved. Now the next card in your energy, Gemini, is the Tower. This is usually not such a great energy. It's not always a bad thing, but oftentimes it is. This is usually when things come crashing down, when things fall apart. This is card 16 of the Major Arcana. In numerology, if you add 1 plus 6 together, you get 7. 7 is the number of the divine. So this usually represents the divine, God, the universe, however you want to look at that, stepping in and removing something from your life that's not really where you're supposed to be, something that's not serving you, something that's not meant for you. This is like a very abrupt change to something here. So we've got a painful situation with some heartbreak. We've got death and ending to something. We've got the Ten of Swords and ending to something here. Some sort of a decision that you're making that's requiring you to speak the truth or be very decisive on something. A very abrupt change. Tell me more about this Tower for Gemini here in March 2021, please. Why is the Tower here? Let's get one more on this. Okay, we'll take it. Thank you. Well, that one's spinning around. That's kind of... That usually does not happen. On the bottom of the deck, there's that Four of Wands again. Aries energy. Fours are about stability. Stability of the home life, stability of the family life, stability of this connection. These Four Wands represent 1111, the number of manifestation. Also, I don't like really talking about this because I think a lot of people take it way too far here. This is also that twin flame soulmate energy number 1111. I usually don't like to mention that. I think a lot of people have the wrong idea about the twin flame stuff, and they use it more as a way to rationalize and justify hanging on to someone who's really not good for them. It's more of like a toxic relationship, and they're stuck on the person oftentimes. So I try not to mention that, but I kind of have to with what just came out here in the clarifiers, because to clarify this Tower, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Seven of Wands, and then we have the Lovers. So this Ace of Cups, this is a new beginning in love and emotions. So we've got some Tower moment, some very abrupt shift here based on a new beginning in love and emotions. We have the Seven of Wands. This is Leo energy. This is an energy of being walled off and defensive, but it's also an energy of like defending your position on something, defending your stance on something. Sometimes this can represent defending yourself against accusations. These other wands down here represent other people, their words, their actions, what they think, their opinion on things. And this person in the card is defending themselves against all of that. So this is about defending your position on something. Wands are also about passion and desire. So this can also represent you being willing to fight for what it is that you desire. Fight for what you believe in. Fight for what it is that you want here. Now the final card to clarify this Tower is the Lovers. And that's the reason why I felt like I kind of had to mention that soulmate twin flame energy here, because this is divine counterparts. Divine feminine, divine masculine. This is I breathe you in, you breathe me in. We're soulmates, we're twin flames, whatever label you want to put on that. Connection in a big way, a love connection in a big way. For me, this usually represents two people who are probably supposed to be together. Like a divine union here. At the very least, this is a very strong, very powerful love connection here. But it also can represent needing to make some sort of a choice in a love connection. So we've got a new beginning in passion and desire here with this Ace of Wands. We've got a new beginning in love and emotions. We've got the Gemini Major Arcana card here with this. We've got quite a bit of Gemini energy showing up out here. So I don't know if you yourself are in a new love connection here, started some passion, some new passion, new love connection. Now you're having to defend yourself against other people and what they're saying, what they're thinking. You could be getting accused of starting some sort of new love connection here, and it's brought some abrupt change to this connection, abrupt change to your stability. You could be facing a decision here between more than one lover. This Two of Swords, twos are about decisions, about choices. So this is a decision needing to be made, only it's not being made, either because you don't have enough information to make the decision, or there's something that you can't see, hence that blindfold, or something that you do know about, you just don't want to look at it. So it could be like a situation where you're almost in denial about something, and that could be preventing you from making a decision, potentially about moving forward. This Six of Swords is Aquarius energy. Okay, this is Libra energy. So we've got Aquarius energy here. This is about moving forward into calmer waters. It's about leaving these rough, choppy waters of the past behind, moving forward into calm waters, clear waters, where you're going to have more clarity, where you're actually moving forward towards something that you want. Now, the woman and the child and all the swords stuck in this boat, though, can represent that, yeah, even though you're moving forward, trying to leave the past behind you, moving forward toward what you want, you're doing so carrying some burdens from the past along with you. And now we've got the Five of Cups right underneath that. Scorpio energy. This is sadness and remorse about the past. It's about focusing on these 3 cups that have been spilled. All the love and the emotions that have been spilled, all the time, effort, and energy that's been spilled out and wasted, and not really seeing the 2 cups that are still upright, still full of love and emotions behind you. So this is telling me that somewhere your focus is in the wrong spot. If you're focused on the past, you're going to feel what you felt in the past. If you're focused on what you don't have anymore, you're going to feel that loss. If you're focused on something that's missing from your life, you're going to feel that gap. So this is telling me that you need to be very consciously aware of and very intentional about where you let your focus go. You have to choose where you place your focus. If you let your focus dictate to you where it's going to go, you're going to end up feeling negative emotions here. That could be what you're trying to put the work in on here. We got that 8 of coins again, 8 of pentacles, which is the mutual point of interest between the 2 of you. There's something that you're holding on to, potentially something from the past, some sort of a decision you need to make here. Looks like related to either a new beginning or an ending, possibly a decision between lovers. Now, the next card you have in your energy here for March 2021, Gemini, is the Queen of Cups. This is Cancer energy. This tells me there's a lot of love and emotions involved in this connection. This is someone who's very intuitive, very in touch with their emotions. This is like a loving, mothering type of an energy here. Someone who wants to give their love and emotions to someone. So tell me more about this Queen of Cups for Gemini, please. Why is the Queen of Cups here in Gemini's energy for March 2021? Let's get one more to clarify this Queen of Cups. Okay, thank you. On the bottom of the deck. Now, you saw me shuffle the crap out of that. 4 of Wands again. More Aries energy. Stability of the home life, of the family life, of this connection. 4 Wands can represent 1111, manifestation, soulmate, twin flame type of an energy here. Some sort of a decision needing to be made regarding that. Ace of Wands, again, which is already out here in your energy. Some new beginning and passion and desire here. Some passionate new beginning, a decision needing to be made about that. We have the Ace of Swords next. Okay, so we're going from the 2 of Swords to the Ace of Swords. This is a decision needing to be made. It's not being made. About some passionate new beginning. This Ace of Swords is the sword of victory. It's the sword of truth, the sword of clarity. It's also the sword you would use to make a decision with. Like the root word for decision or decide, the Latin word that those words come from, literally means to cut off, as in cut off the other options. That's the only real way to make an actual decision. If you've got 2 lovers, in order to decide between the 2 of them, you have to cut one of them off. Any sort of a decision is like that. So we're going from this indecisive energy into a decisive energy. This can also be the sword you would use to sever a relationship or to sever something in your life that's not in balance. Yeah, it looks like you are at a crossroads here with this 2 of Wands. This is more Aries energy. This is a crossroads, a fork in the road. It's a decision point. 2s are about decisions. I've got a couple of 2s out here right now. I've got the Lover's card out here right now, which can mean a decision. I've got the King of Swords out here, Gemini energy, a decision-making energy. This is a decision about which path leads you to the world that you really want, and which path do you need to leave behind in order to get there. And I'll be damned, we have another 2 right underneath that. More decision energy. This is a card of balance, but it's more about trying to maintain your balance or trying to regain your balance. It's like a 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of an energy where you're like weighing your options on something. You're not sure what to do, so you're putting it on the scale, weighing it out, looking at the pros and cons of things, trying to decide, do I or don't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Do I keep this one? Do I keep that one? It's some sort of an indecisive energy. Next we have death, which we already saw under this Three of Swords, which, like I said, represents a third-party energy. Death is an ending to something, some sort of a transformation taking place here. So we've got that showing up again. Again, this is Scorpio energy. Some transformation taking place in terms of this decision-making that you're trying to do. This whole thing is 10 of Wands. This is a Sagittarius energy, but this represents a heavy burden that you're carrying here. Now, 10s are completions in tarot, so this represents the ending of a heavy burden that you've been carrying. You're getting to the point now where you're about to be able to lay this burden down, which tells me that what's transforming here, what's coming to an end, is this decision-making process here. We've got 3 2s out here right now in this little story here. About some passionate new beginning, about the stability of this connection between the two of you. Some sort of a transformation to this indecisive energy, the ending of that burden. Let's see here. Now, to clarify this Queen of Cups for you, Gemini, this love and emotions that are involved here, this desire to give your love and emotions, we have the Eight of Wands, we have the Eight of Swords, and we have the Knight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Wands is Sagittarius energy. This is a very fast-moving energy, probably the second fastest energy in the deck. I'm pretty sure it's a little bit faster than this Knight of Swords, the fastest knight in the deck. The only energy I know of for sure that's faster than this is the Chariot, which we have not seen yet. This is rapid back and forth, passionate communication. This can be rapid forward movement, rapid forward progress on something that you have a lot of passion and desire for. Now, it's an 8, and the next card we have is another 8. This is the Eight of Swords, Gemini energy. This is about being stuck in your head about something, grinding it on this repeating loop in your mind over and over and over again, almost like you can't get your mind to shut up about it. The reason that's happening is because you're not sure what the safe step to take is here. You're not sure what to do. You've got this indecisive energy where you're weighing your options. You're unable to decide. And because of that, you're feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked. Now, this kind of an energy is a self-imposed mental prison of your own thoughts. You're stuck in your head about something. Now, the final card we have to clarify that Queen of Cups is the Knight of Wands. This is the second fastest moving knight in the deck. We got a lot of fast moving energy. We've got the 2 fastest knights in the deck, and we have the second fastest overall energy in the deck in this Eight of Wands here. Got 2 8s right there, 88. The mutual point of interest is another 8, so we've got 888. You might want to look that angel number up. That might have some significance to you or this situation. This is about taking rapid, passionate action towards something you've got a lot of passion and desire for. Now, this is also sometimes referred to as the player of the tarot deck. This is a wishy-washy, in and out kind of an energy. We already saw that 2 of Pentacles where you're like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. This is similar to that. It's more along the lines of someone who's got shifting loyalties, though. The Knight of Wands works for the King of Wands, but he's a mercenary. This is a job to him. And yeah, he's loyal to the King of Wands while he's working here, but he knows at some point this assignment's going to be over, and he's going to have to leave and go somewhere else and take his loyalty there with him. So this can sometimes represent a player type of a person, you know, someone who rushes in all passionate, gets what they want, and then they roll out and they go somewhere else all passionate and get what they want there, kind of back and forth, in and out. So it can also represent that. I've got this 3 of Swords as the overall energy of the reading, which can represent some third-party scenario. I've got a passionate new beginning that we've seen twice now. I've got a new beginning in love and emotions. I've got defensiveness, the Lovers card here, which can also represent a choice between lovers. I've got a Tower that's looking at me here. You guys not wanting to let go of something. An energy of like keeping tabs on somebody, trying to check up on somebody, figure somebody out. Now the final card we have in your energy here for March 2021, Gemini, is the Four of Coins, which we just saw that here with this Four of Pentacles in the mutual point of interest. Holding on tightly to something, not wanting to let something go. Tell me more about this Four of Coins for Gemini here in March 2021, please. Why is this Four of Coins here? That one clearly wanted to come out. Let's get one more on this Four of Coins for Gemini, please. I feel like this one wants it too. Yep. Bottom of the deck. There's that Ace of Wands again. I swear you can't make this stuff up. Third time we've seen this Ace of Wands. A passionate new beginning. Wanting to hold on tightly to something, not wanting to let it go. At the same time, there's a passionate new beginning. Right under that, there's the Ace of Swords again. The sword you would use to make a decision with. It's going to affect the stability of your home life, your family life, this connection. This could be some sort of a twin flame, soulmate type of a connection that we're talking about here. There's that Two of Swords again. A decision needing to be made. It's just not being made. And then we've got the Nine of Swords. More Gemini energy. We've seen the 8, the 9, and the 10 of Swords. All Gemini energy. The King of Swords, Gemini energy. The Lovers, Gemini energy. I've pretty much got every single Gemini card in the deck out here right now in your energy. This is fears, worries, and anxiety. This is thinking about something so much that it's got you stressed out. You might be having a hard time sleeping. You might be having a hard time staying asleep. You might be having nightmares about it. At the very least, you cannot get your mind to shut up. You're thinking about this a lot and it's stressing you out. That looks like it's coming to an end though with this Scorpio energy of the Death card. Some transformation is going to take place here. A transformation to this burden, this heavy burden that you're carrying, this 10 of Wands. 10s are completions. So this is the completion of this burden. Something's going to happen here. You're at a crossroads, a decision point here. There's that Two of Pentacles again, weighing your options out. Then we've got Aries energy here with the Emperor underneath that. This is an energy of taking control of the situation, taking charge of the situation, setting some boundaries. This is a master manifester energy. This is someone who has all the tools, abilities, resources, everything they need to put together a plan to get what they want and then execute that plan. Okay, now to clarify this Four of Coins for you, Gemini, we have the Queen of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and Judgment. Queen of Swords, King of Swords, counterparts. Now, usually when you get a king and the queen of the same suit, that represents counterparts. Two cards that are supposed to be together usually represents two people who are supposed to be together. This is the exception to that, though. For me as a reader, the King and the Queen of Swords usually represents two people who used to be together. I've got that out here in your energy. So I'm not certain, Gemini, if you are the one that has started a passionate new beginning in love and emotions, if you're the one that has a decision to make between two lovers. We've got this third party energy out here. Got the Two of Cups out here. I'm not sure if you're the one that needs to make a decision or if your person does, and this is just heavily affecting you, if it's causing a Tower moment for you. Somebody definitely has a decision to make. It looks like you, but this is a general reading, so it's entirely possible that things are getting flip-flopped here. This could be all your person stuff showing up in your energy because it's affecting you. Or you could be the one that has the option here, that has to choose between lovers. But this Queen of Swords energy is Libra energy. This is she who knows the truth. Now you can see by the way she holds her hand out, she'll offer to let you speak your truth. The problem is she already knows the truth. So whatever truth you speak to her, it damn well better match the truth she already knows, or she's going to use that sword to cut you. So this is an energy of speaking the truth about something. It's also an energy of cutting off the things and the people that no longer serve you. We've seen that Ace of Swords a couple of times. That can be the sword you would use to sever a relationship or to sever something in your life that's not in balance. And look, we've got the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Swords all out here together. And I just got goosebumps everywhere. I don't know what's going on with that, but this is some pretty significant energy here. I've got every Gemini card in the deck out here. I've got every Swords court card out here. I've seen the Ace of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords all out here. The sequence of that. The next card we have to clarify that Four of Coins is the Page of Pentacles, or the Page of Coins. This is news and messages of some practical, tangible opportunity presenting itself to you. For me as a reader, oftentimes this represents planning for the future. So you're not wanting to let go of someone. There's some passionate new beginning, a decision needing to be made about that. This is all a heavy burden. You're trying to plan for the future. We've got the Two of Cups next, Cancer energy. This is I breathe you in, you breathe me in. We're connected, but it's a two. And in tarot, twos represent needing to make a choice. So there's definitely a choice between lovers here, a choice between two different people in this connection. And it looks like you're the one that has to make that choice. If not, it's your person that has to make that choice. And this whole thing is just very severely affecting your energy. The final card that we have here to clarify this Four of Coins, though, is Judgment. This has got two meanings. This is either you passing your own final verdict and judgment on a situation, as in you actually finally making this decision, making a final decision about it, or this is a card of second chances. This can represent resurrection, bringing something back from the grave, calling something back to life, transforming it in a way that it's never going to be the same again. I feel strongly that this is about you finally making the decision. We've got that King of Swords, the decision maker energy. We've got the Queen of Swords. If what you say doesn't add up, I'm cutting you off. A decision between lovers, a decision about this love connection, trying to plan for the future, some sort of a decision that you're making. I saw that here when I saw the whole story that this told on the bottom of the deck, where there's this transformation to the burden that you're carrying here, the burden getting laid down. Now that's your energy in this connection for March 2021, Gemini. Let's have a look at your person's energy, because they have the Ten of Cups, they have the Queen of Swords, and they have the Queen of Coins. I'm starting to think that it's possibly your person who has a third party just off the bat, because I've got two different queens sitting out here looking at me now. That can definitely represent that your person's got two queens in their life. This Ten of Cups, again, the happy fairy tale ending card. This is a powerful love connection between two people where they're both happy, they're both emotionally fulfilled and content, full of self-love, coming together in union to make a happy family where everyone's loved. This is most people's goal in terms of love and relationships. Tell me more about this Ten of Cups for Gemini's person, please. Why is this Ten of Cups here for Gemini's person here in March 2021? Okay, let's get one more on this Ten of Cups, please. Thank you. Bottom of the deck. Can't make this up. Four of Wands, Aries energy. Something to do with the stability of your home life, the stability of your family life, the stability of this connection is at play here. Ace of Swords, the sword of victory, the sword of truth, the sword of clarity, It can also be the sword you would use to sever a relationship or sever something in your life that's not in balance. Okay, now we're going backwards from the 10 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. Normally, this 9 of Cups is a very positive energy. Normally, I'm happy when I see this, and I just got, ooh, I don't like this feeling when I saw this, and now I'm getting goosebumps again. This is sometimes a singles energy. This is someone who is happy and emotionally content in and of themselves. They're full of their own self-love. They don't need anyone else emotionally in order to make it in this world. This is someone who's happy spending time by themselves. They get their sense of happiness and emotional fulfillment from inside themselves, not from some external source. Their sense of being loved and worthy of love comes from inside themselves, not from some external source. Got a page of wands, an ace of wands again. So this is the 4th time now I've seen that. Passionate new beginning. King of Cups, Pisces energy. This is a decision-making energy too, but this is someone who does consult their emotions when they make their decisions. Now this tells me that your person has a lot of love and emotions for you still. They just may not necessarily outwardly express that. They don't wear their heart on their sleeve. They don't let their emotions cloud their judgment. Don't necessarily publicly broadcast how they feel. Now, they do have the feels. They do have love and emotions for you. It's just not being outwardly expressed. Now, to clarify this 10 of Cups, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Wands, and the 2 of Wands. I've seen quite a bit of Aries energy out here. When I stopped here at this King of Cups, the very next card down is the Emperor. Aries energy. Taking charge of a situation, taking control of a situation, putting together a plan to get what they want, executing that plan to get what they want. Right under that, we've got that 2 of Pentacles again. That wishy-washy, 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of an energy. Like, can't make up their mind on something. Weighing the options, weighing the pros and cons. Do I or don't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Do I take this one? Do I take that one? Heavy burden here, and a transformation to that heavy burden. We have a Queen of Pentacles next, which is the final card out here in your person's energy. That's about stability. That's also is a queen, so it represents a person or an aspect of your person's personality. Now this Wheel of Fortune, this is divine timing. This is the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Destiny, so this can represent a fated event. This can also represent a change in the luck and fortune. Now we're clarifying the 10 of Cups, so this can be a change in the luck and fortune of this connection, of this happy fairy tale ending, of the stability of your home and family life. Could be a change in the luck and fortune of that. This can represent the universe or the divine or God or however you want to look at that, turning this wheel in the background, trying to make sure things line up the way that they're supposed to so that what's supposed to happen actually does happen. I'm feeling like it's a change in the luck and fortune of this connection. We have the Page of Wands next. News and messages of passion and desire. I've seen this Ace of Wands, 4 times now? I've got an Ace of Cups out here. Some ending is going on here for sure, based on a new beginning. This also represents an energy of taking the very first steps down a brand new path towards something there's a lot of passion and desire for. And we've got the 2 of Wands, Aries energy. A crossroads, a fork in the road, a decision point. Which path leads them to the world that they want? Which path do they need to leave behind? It looks like there's a change in the luck and fortune of this connection. They're at a crossroads, trying to decide which path to go down, and it looks like they're going down a new path. Again, third party heartbreak and sadness here. The next card in your person's energy, Queen of Swords. We already saw this in the clarifiers for your final card where you're holding on tightly to something. This is something getting cut off. This is she who knows the truth. It's about speaking the truth And it's about cutting off the things and the people that no longer serve you. Or at least that's what your person seems to be doing. Tell me about this Queen of Swords for Gemini's person, please. Why is this Queen of Swords here for Gemini's person? Okay. We got extra cards here. Bottom of the deck. Six of Cups. Scorpio energy. This is a card about the past. It's reminiscing about the past, thinking about the past, thinking about the good old days, the way it used to be. This represents a strong emotional connection between the two of you. This can also sometimes represent someone from your person's past making a comeback in their life. Got the King of Pentacles underneath that. This is Virgo energy. This is a very stable, very abundant, very prosperous energy. This is usually someone who's got their finances in order, their material assets in order, their physical 3D reality is in order here. This is the person who would build the Ten of Pentacles. So this can be like a business person, someone who is either owns a business or is involved in a business, like in a managerial role or some position of authority in a business. Could be like an independent contractor. Someone who's good at managing assets and resources here. Virgo, earth sign energy. I've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Coins out here already. Now to clarify this Queen of Swords for your person, Gemini, we have Temperance, Nine of Swords, Queen of Wands. Okay, I'll tell you in just a second. And the Eight of Pentacles. When I stopped here at the King of Pentacles, got the Queen of Pentacles out here. Right under that, we have the King of Wands. Just got the Queen of Wands out here. Ten of Cups is right underneath that. Three of Pentacles is right underneath that. So the King of Wands is fire sign energy. This is usually Sagittarius, sometimes Leo energy. Seen the Sagittarius card a couple of times with that Ten of Wands, that heavy burden being carried. This is someone who's a bold, passionate, fiery, determined person who knows exactly what he wants, and he goes after what he wants with bold, passionate, fiery determination. He doesn't take no for an answer. He doesn't give up. He doesn't let obstacles get in his way. He sees things through until the end, and he almost always gets what he wants. Also can represent an entrepreneurial type of an energy here. And we've got that Ten of Cups underneath that. This, again, that happy fairy tale ending, that love connection, that happy family life, which was the very first card out here in your person's energy. To clarify this Queen of Swords, we've got the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. This is a card of patience. It's about blending things together, little bits at a time, not being in a big hurry, being willing to stop and take a step back and look at the big picture of how's all this working out before they come back in to blend a little bit more together, to make some fine-tuning level adjustments on something. Next we have the Nine of Swords, Gemini energy. Fears, worries, anxieties, thinking about something over and over and over again to the point that it's got your person stressing out. And we've got that Queen of Wands. We just saw the King of Wands, now the Queen of Wands. Counterpart type of an energy there. Two cards that should be together. Two people that should probably be together. This is an intuitive person. This is someone who is bold, passionate, and fiery too. This could be how your person's viewing you. This could be telling me that I've got three queens out here in your person's energy now. I've seen two kings in their energy. Now I've got three queens in their energy. Got someone from the past showing up here on the bottom of the deck. Your person trying to be patient, trying to assimilate the changes, trying to blend things together little bits at a time, not being in a big hurry about it, but they're worried. They're fearful and worried about what's going on here. And we have that Eight of Pentacles, which again is the mutual point of interest between the two of you. Work, putting in the work on something, putting in the time, effort, and energy on something, or being willing to put in the time, effort, and energy on something. The final card in your person's energy, Gemini, is the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles. Very grounded, very stable, very abundant, nurturing type of an energy here. Now this represents Capricorn energy, an earth sign. So I've got the Queen of Swords out here as an air sign. You're an air sign. I've got the Queen of Wands out here, which is usually Leo or Aries energy, fire sign. Now I've got the Queen of Coins out here, which is an earth sign, Capricorn. Something fishy going on here. Something fishy going on here. I've actually got all four queens on the board right now, because the Queen of Cups showed up in your energy. Tell me more about this Queen of Coins for Gemini's person, please. Why is this Queen of Coins here? Why is the Queen of Coins here in Gemini's person's energy? Let's get one more, please. Thank you. Bottom of the deck. King of Cups. Pisces energy. There's still a lot of love and emotions here, not necessarily being outwardly expressed. Queen of Cups, which again showed up in your energy here. Now we've got counterparts again. So we've seen the King and Queen of Wands counterparts, King and Queen of Pentacles counterparts, King and Queen of Cups counterparts. I've got the Two of Cups out here, a love connection. I've got the Lovers out here, divine counterparts. Counterparts all over the place here. Some decision definitely needing to be made about this love connection. There's still a lot of love and emotions involved here, but I feel like there's too many people involved here. There's that Four of Wands again. Aries energy, stability, manifestation, soulmate, twin flame type energy. Aries energy again, Emperor, taking charge of the situation, taking control of the situation, setting some boundaries, going after what they want. Two of Swords, a decision needing to be made. It's just not being made, either because they don't have enough information to make the decision, or there's something they can't see, or what I'm really feeling is there's something that they don't want to look at. And that's stopping the decision. Magician, master manifester energy here. All the tools, abilities, resources, everything they need to manifest or create from nothing whatever it is their will desires. Got the Ace of all four suits laying right here on the table. I've seen the Ace of Swords how many times now? Got the Ace of Cups out here. We've seen the Ace of Wands 4 or 5 times. I don't have an Ace of Coins out here, Ace of Pentacles. That's the only one we're missing. But your person is actively manifesting something right now. And then we've got the Nine of Pentacles right under that. The Singles card. This is with you, without you, in spite of you. I'm single, I'm abundant, I'm prosperous in my own right. I'm self-sufficient. I don't need anyone to take care of me. I got this physical 3D reality shit wrapped up just the way I want it to. I've put the work in. And now I'm reaping the rewards of that work. This is a singles energy here. The Fool, taking a leap of faith. This is a new beginning. So your person is going into singles mode or acting like they're single, having a new beginning. This can also represent risk-taking, as in taking a risk outside of this connection. I've got that Three of Swords that just keeps staring at me here. Death, a transformation taking place in this connection, a painful situation, and I'll be damned. Right underneath that is the Singles card. Again, oh shit. And the Three of Cups. Now usually this represents being reunited and celebrating, but it can also represent a third-party love situation because there's 3 cups of love on this card. Feel like your person is taking risks outside of this connection. I'll be damned. You can't make this up. 6 of Coins, 6 of Pentacles. A lot of times this is a card of balance, like generosity, reciprocity. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, like equal give and take. But this can also represent the Merchant giving to 2. The only time it represents the Merchant giving to 2 is when I've got all these other cards out here that are telling me there is more than one person involved here. This is at least a third-party situation, potentially a fourth and a fifth-party situation. Son of a bitch. 7 of Cups, Scorpio energy. Options and choices, but confusion about those options and choices. There's a lot of cups here, a lot of different stuff in these cups, and I just got goosebumps really bad again. There's a lot of emotions involved here, just not being outwardly expressed. Your person doesn't want to make a mistake, but they don't know what to do. They're confused about what to do. Son of a... 7 of Swords, Aquarius energy, trying to get away with something. This is lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking around behind your back, being deceptive, trying to get away with something. And there's that 5 of Swords again, more Aquarius energy. This is a painful situation. This is a winning at all cost mentality. This is, you know what, I know what I want, and I'm going to get what I want. I don't give a shit what happens to you. As long as I get what I want, that's all I care about. That's what this person's energy is about. They're birthing something new here. To clarify this Queen of Coins, the Tower, Page of Cups, and the Hierophant. This Tower, we already saw that in your energy. This is a foundation rocking event. This is a game changer. You can see the lightning bolt hitting the tower, knocking it down. This is a very abrupt change to this connection. This is where things come crashing down. We're clarifying the Queen of Coins, Capricorn energy, and Earth sign energy. Some tower moment related to that. I believe your person has an Earth sign as a third party. Potentially a fire sign as a fourth party. Page of Cups, news and messages of love and emotions. This is expressing emotions. We've got them not expressing their emotions to you. You're showing up as the Queen of Cups in your own energy. They're not expressing their emotions to you. There is a connection with you for certain. There is stability with you for certain. But they're drawing some boundaries with that. They're causing a tower moment, most likely because they're expressing love and emotions to someone else. Then we have the Hierophant. This is a card of commitment. This is taking things to the next level. So your person is expressing love and emotions to a Capricorn, to an Earth sign, to someone who's not you, Gemini. And they're trying to start a commitment with that person, and that's causing a tower moment for you. That's where all this heartbreak and sadness is coming from. That's where the death of this connection is coming from. That's where the tower that showed up in your energy is coming from. That's where this 10 of Swords, this ending you didn't see coming, an ending in betrayal, a swift, painful ending. That's where it's all coming from. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Gemini love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.